Kinuwestiyon ng mga senador ang hakbang ng NTC na suspindihin ang SMNI. Ilang senador ang dumepensa sa Sunshine Media Network International SMNI sa desisyon ng National Telecommunications Commission NTC na suspindihin ang nasabing media network. Nagtanong si Senator Amy Marcos sa kanyang Facebook account sino ang natatakot sa SMNI at kung bakit kailangang isara ang mga hindi sumasang-ayon sa network. Kinuwestiyon pa ni Senador Marcos kung bakit agad binigyan ng 30 araw na suspensyon ng SMNI nang hindi pinayagang magpaliwanag ng panig nito. Who's afraid of SMNI? Which media entities will remain to uphold the freedom of the press, speech, and thought? Why must we shut down all those who do not agree with us, not even allowing the chance to explain first? How could the NTC issue a show cause order but simultaneously hand down a 30-day suspension? Amazing! Are we afraid that SMNI may be right? Are we afraid of the truth? Kinuwestiyon din ni Senator Chis Escudero ang mga aksyon ng NTC at idiniin na dapat linawin ng NTC kung anong mga paglabag ang ginawa ng network para maiwasan ang mga alegasyon ng pang-aapi at pagsupil sa kalayaan sa pamamahayag. While the NTC, under its rules may for good cause, suspend a certificate authority to operate of any grantee for 30 days, if in its judgment, it is necessary to avoid serious and irreparable damage or inconvenience to the public or to private interests. It should specify what serious and irreparable damage inconvenience will be caused by the continued operation of SMNI, given its supposed violations as alleged in H.R. 1499. This clarification specification is necessary to avoid allegations of simple harassment and curtailment of press freedom and to prevent a chilling effect on critics of the administration and media in general. Iminungkahi ni Senador J.V. Ejercito na ang mga programa lamang ang dapat na suspendihin o disiplinahin, ngunit hindi ang buong network mismo. Binigyang diin din ng Senador ang kanyang paniniwala sa kalayaan sa pagpapahayag. The show should be suspended or disciplined, but not the network itself. I still believe in freedom of expression. Sa kabilang banda, ipinaalala ni Senator Robin Padilla sa lahat ang pinagmulan ng kalayaan sa pagpapahayag. At ang pagpapatahimik na iyon ng SMNI ay isang pagsuway sa ipinaglaban ng ating mga bayani sa Pilipinas. Let's not forget the origin of freedom of expression. The gradual suppression of the right to express by SMNI is an affront to what our heroes fought for. The Constitution is clear in granting the freedom to express and speak. What the Constitution prohibits is rebellion against the government and the spreading of violence that takes lives and properties, which SMNI is precisely fighting against. Kinuwestiyon din ng nasabing mga mambabatas ang bisa ng mga parusang ipinataw sa Smni.
Because of the false informations that you are disseminating, you are faced with several cases proving na marami kayong inaras, marami kayong minalign, marami kayong sinira ng mga reputasyon using false information. Yun po ang gusto kong i-prove dito sa hearing, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, may manifestation related to the question, Mr. Chair.
Again, Mr.
very
Chair,
specific, it is the KBP.
Specific.
Okay, so KBP is recognized.
meron pong kaso sa KBP ang SMNI. Ano yung kasong yun?
Mr. Chair, the complaint was received only today.
Can you please speak closer to the microphone? Thank you.
The complaint from a certain Mr. Luis C. Biraugo was received only today. In fact, I was informed of it only on my way to the hearing. The complaint involves violation of the broadcast code, particularly on airing of unverified reports. Personal attack intended to malign, unfair, criticize, or attack a person, natural or juridical. Speech or action likely to incite any person to violence or antisocial behavior. Vulgar, obscene, or indecent language. Use of vulgar, obscene, or indecent language. And then use of language tending to incite violence, sedition, or rebellion. And name calling of personal insults. May we inform, however, the Honorable Committee that Suarasog withdrew their membership from KBP. And we are informed only of this afternoon.
Mr. Chair, so yung complaint po ni Luis Borriago, ganun din po, hindi po ba? Maling mga impormasyon and maligning the complainant. And yung request po niya is to revoke the license of SARA Soap based on these unconfirmed reports. Hindi po ba?
The grounds being cited are the same, although the request is to determine accountability for the previous flagrant or unmistakable violations of the law and rules.
Mr. Chair.
There's also a prayer for cancellation of franchise, Your Honors.
Okay,
Mr. Chair.
so thank you from KBP. Again, ang nakasaad po doon, citing violations of Section 4, responsibility to the public, and prayer for the cancellation, revocation of SMNI license. Dito naman po tayo sa MTRCB. Alam ko po, meron din hong kaso ang SMNI ho dyan. Mr. Chair, may I ask the former SecGen, Cesar Parea, to expound or relate to us ano naman po ang nature ng kaso doon sa MTRCB ng SMNI.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Yes.
There was a case filed with us which we earlier resolved. This was earlier discussed during the last hearing about the airing of the episode on October 10 of Gikan sa Masa, para sa Masa, where death threats were allegedly aired against the Honorable Castro. And this has been resolved. We have all the parties into hearing, and they promised to not to repeat the same, and in fact even admitted that they will be they have decided to pre-record succeeding episodes so that they can avoid having this matter on air. And this was resolved on November 9, and we have a resolution that we furnish this committee. Now, we were informed last time that despite this decision, the entity again broadcast another episode with the same content. So they violated what we have agreed upon, and we have called them to appear before the MTRCB. We gave a notice to them to appear on December 7, this Thursday, to look into this matter.
So to clarify, Mr. Chair, ibig niyong sabihin, SecGen Attorney Pareha, na may resolution na yung complaint. Anong resolution ninyo? They were reprimanded, they were warned, anong resolution na kalagay doon?
They were given a warning that repeat of the similar infraction will be dealt with more severely.
Nakikita po natin, Mr. Chair, pinagsabihan na ho ang SMNI na huwag gamitin yung pinagsabihan ng SARA Sub or SMNI, na huwag nang gamitin yung TV network nila sa pagmamalay, pang-aras ng mga tao. And in fact, galing sa testimonya ni Atty. Pareha, pinagbawalan ni sila. But in spite of that, ginawa pa rin nila. So that means, Mr. Chair, very clear na po yun na-establish natin na talagang they are in violation of Section 4. Hindi na ho Kongreso ang nagsasabi sa kanila na tigilan nila yung pag-atake. MTRCB na po. So that is a different ikangang entity from Congress. So ibig sabihin talagang palagi silang may mga kalokohan na ginagawa against individuals and entities. So I hope, Attorney Pareha, that you will, as you have said, hindi naman sinunod yung warning ninyo, so they will be dealt with severely. And I hope that you will give them sanctions para naman mabigyan sila ng ikangang lesson na they should follow what is stated Section 4, responsibility to the public, interest of the public. So, establish na po natin, 5 na ho yung kaso, ang 6 na ho yung sa MTRCB. May isa pa pang isa?
We already notified them, also gave them a notice to appear regarding the episode on the fake news on the speaker's travel. And also on the same day, they will be hearing this on Thursday also.
So Mr. Chair, na-establish natin 7 na yung kaso na hinaharap ng SMNI with different organizations. Doon po tayo sa National Telecommunication Commission. I understand na meron din yung kaso ang SMNI ho dyan.
NTC, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As far as the NTC is concerned, Swatasuk also has a pending administrative case. This is under, as mentioned earlier, 2022-027, and also this complaint centers on content aired over the station, specifically involving the former Vice President. So the NTC has nag-hear na po kami on this case. The respondents have already been nag-appeal na po sila. They have submitted also the corresponding answers. And NTC is for decision na po yung case na yun, sir. But it's still pending for decision by the Commission.
So at the moment, there are 2 cases lodged at NTC. So ngayon pa lang, Mr. Chair, we have not done a full research, pero makikita po natin, siyam na po ang kaso ng SMNI, again, with regards to Section 4. This is responsibility to the public. So Mr. Chair, nakikita po talaga natin, SMNI is not a responsible network. Whereas, ang ibang mga TV stations or TV networks na pumahawak po ng prangkisa, they are there to entertain the Filipino people. They are there to disseminate important information, especially in times of calamities or news article for the betterment, improvement of the Filipino people. In short, as a medium to disseminate information to the Filipino people. But in this case, nakikita po talaga natin, SMNI is not doing that, but rather, SMNI is being used as a platform to malign, to destroy, sisiraan ang isang tao, isang entity, which is, as I've said, Mr. Chair, a clear violation of Section 4, responsibility to the public. So yun po, Mr. Chair, I hope na nakikita po ng committee itong mga kasalanan ng SMNI, itong mga infractions nila. It is within our power to approve, to amend, or to revoke, or to repeal any franchise holder na nakikita natin who is not in compliance with the provisions in their franchise, in this case, Republic Act 11422. Thank you, Mr. Chair.